Hey YouTubers, welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be going back into the Amazon tool deals and checking out some of the things that I've found for this week. These are either going to be tools that are on sale, tools that even at their full price or list price I believe to be good deals, or tools I find interesting and would like your guys' input on if you guys have used them. So first up, we're looking at a brand that I've never heard of. They're basically just 3D printed parts and you can find them from many other makers. This is just one that I wanted to mention because it's a very popular item. So these are mounting feet for the Milwaukee packout. There's a lot of people that use the Milwaukee packout, and while I think it's a little overpriced for what it is, they do make some fantastic stuff. Most people that run it are people that are using it all the time, so they can justify it. I don't think this is really something a whole lot of DIYers are going to be using just because of the pricing. Not this specific product, but just the Milwaukee packout stuff in general. But it is very good for what it is. These are going to be mounting feet that you're able to basically attach to any of your non-Milwaukee stuff and make it compatible with the lockout system for Milwaukee, or the packout system. Here you can see are basically just the built-in feet that are going to allow you to attach to mounting plates like this or other Milwaukee packout items. So let's say you have a container that you want to keep in your work vehicle and all your Milwaukee packout stuff is attached together, and then you just have this one random floating, container. You could put some feet on this and attach it to the top of your other packout items. So it is very handy. They are just simple products. They are affordable though as well. You get, this is a 10 pack of black. You can get them in black or red. Here you can see they're attached to a couple of containers and kind of how they work. So while the Milwaukee packout stuff is very versatile, this just kind of allows you to be even more versatile with not just your Milwaukee packout items, but other items as well, now working with the packout stuff. So this one is $10 down from $14. Once again, they do have other size sets available. You have 4, 6, 10. You can get them in red or black. And once again, this is just one that I selected. There are many other brands that sell very similar items. Just keep an eye out. I think it's a good product though. This one has 4.5 stars at 314 ratings. Next up is a Craftsman plier set. So if you guys follow the channel, you guys know I'm not a huge fan of Craftsman. They just aren't what they used to be, and they still have a lot of items that are far overpriced for what they should be. But this is a 25-piece pliers set. While not everybody is going to need a 25-piece set if you already have tools, but if you're getting started and you're looking for a good wide variety of pliers, something that kind of includes everything, while you might see this price and think it's pretty expensive, while these aren't going to be the best pliers in the world, this is going to be a good quality set to get you started. You have a wide variety and the quality is good enough to get you started and keep you versatile in all the different work that you may be doing. $260, you're looking at just over $10 a pair. So that's pretty good there. And actually this is $260 right now. Sometimes it'll be all the way up to $300. Do not buy it at $300. $260, that's not a bad price, but you will actually see it at $200, which is $8 a pair. So that's a pretty good deal to me. So while I'm not a huge Craftsman fan, I think for the price, that's not bad at all. You have a high leverage set of diagonal side cutters here, a few other smaller sets, possibly a set of flush cuts, a kind of a combination set of pliers here with some wire strippers, long nose pliers, needle nose pliers, lineman pliers, high leverage lineman pliers, some smaller sets, some slip joints, and groove pliers, wire strippers and crimpers, a few sets of vice grips, internal and external snap ring pliers, and an oil filter set of pliers. So a good versatile set. This one does have 4.6 stars at 36 ratings. So once again, if you're in need of a set like this and you're not necessarily needing top quality stuff, or if you're a DIYer that wants to start out and you want a good variety, if you can catch this when it's at $200, that's a fantastic price for what you're getting. So I think that's a good deal. Next up is actually a product that I reviewed a few weeks ago, and then I did a giveaway on my channel as well for a full set of these. So congrats to the winner once again. And if you guys are interested, I figured I'd show it on here. It is $100. It's not on sale. You can pick it up at the Capri website for the same price, but you can use your rewards if you already have rewards points or you can get 5% in rewards for your purchase. So you could possibly get this for a cheaper price. It's kind of an interesting set. It's kind of like the old dog bone style wrenches where you rotate the head, and it had like 4 different size sockets on the end of it, which I never enjoyed whatsoever. It's kind of a gimmicky tool, and I guess they've been around for years, but when Capri came out with these, this was the first time I ever actually noticed what they were. Maybe I had seen other brands before, but never realized what they were. This is a 4-in-1, so each wrench has 4 different sizes. So like on this, you have an 8 on this side, and then if you flip it over, you have a 10 on the other, 12 and 13. So very versatile. It's not going to be great for every situation, but they are quite unique. And there are other brands out there if you guys are interested. But Capri, it's a brand that I've used and really enjoyed. I haven't had any issues with these, and I really hope the giveaway winner is also enjoying them. Once again, it's not great for every scenario, but they do have their place, and they can be very handy. Let's say you're getting underneath the car, you're working on suspension or whatever it may be. Instead of ending up going down there with a wrench or two, ending up not having what you need, getting up. I'm one that is constantly getting up and down to grab more wrenches or more sockets or whatnot, and I'm constantly up and down. Or I'm down there with just a buttload of tools. This is handy because you can literally just grab this entire case, or just the 2, like if you know you're working on metric, you could grab the 2 wrenches, and you have 8 sizes right there in 2 wrenches. So it's extremely handy. Kind of prevents me from getting up and down as many times. I can't promise that it's going to prevent you completely from getting up and down when working on the car, but it is nice to have minimal tools but able to work with so many different situations. So I think it's a pretty nice little tool. This is a 120 tooth box end, so it is a higher tooth count. A lot of the other ones are going to be 72 tooth that you find, and as far as my research, it is a 120 tooth. It doesn't say anything about dual pawls or anything like that, but once again, from my understanding, it looks to be 120 tooth with 3-degree arc swing. So either way, it makes for very low back drag and very smooth operation, so I haven't had any issues with mine whatsoever. This does have their Wave Drive Pro box end. It is 6-point. You can see those teeth in there. It's going to help prevent rounding off fasteners, and it's also going to help with working with slightly rounded off fasteners. That I thought was pretty interesting. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Let's move on to the next item. Next up is a socket set that I found from Amazon Basics. This is the Amazon brand, and this is going to be a 1/4-inch drive socket set, 6-point sockets. It's a 55-piece set, and some of you guys may notice that this looks very, very familiar. This is $39 down from $44, 11% savings. It does have 4.6 stars at 985 ratings. And if you guys follow the channel, you guys know that I own quite a bit of Tekton tools. I've mentioned the Tekton 1/4-inch drive socket set in many of my videos, which is a great set for the price because you're getting some good quality stuff and a good size set. This is like half the price, and you're basically getting the same thing. So this is the same container, same layout, probably comes from the same factory. There are some slight differences that I want to mention. I want to say that the Tekton one is usually on sale for $69. I'll show it to you here in just 1 minute. You're obviously not going to get the same quality ratchet that you would in the Tekton set. This is just going to be a standard 72 tooth design and just more of your generic design ratchet that you would find in a lot of no-name brands. I believe it's the same. Well, Tekton has upgraded this set, so this goes up to 14 millimeter as far as the metric. The new Tekton version of this set goes up to 15 because a lot of people do like that 15 millimeter in the 1/4-inch. You're going to get a 90 tooth, better quality, slimmer ratchet, and you're going to get the USA made tri-lobe bit driver handle. So a little bit of an upgrade, but Tekton does still have their old set that is identical to this, but ratchet is different, and the sockets are going to be slightly different. I'm sure the quality should be the same if they're coming out of the factory. They may have paid for maybe a better chrome finish and their custom, laser engraving on the sockets. But if you look at the 4 through 7 millimeter, their chamfer, or how deep, you can work in some recessed areas with this. You can see how far down you get about halfway down the socket, and then the socket gets thicker. And same thing with the SAE up here. It's going to be 5/32 through the 9/32, and that material is basically removed so you can get into tighter areas when working with smaller fasteners, which, as you can see, is the same layout, both top and bottom. Got this. Tekton's always, been known for that little storage area over there on the side of a lot of their socket sets. You're getting a better quality ratchet. This is the older design, so you guys can see that it's the same, bit driver. But when it comes to the sockets, it's going to be the same 4 through 7 millimeter and 5/32 through 9/32. You're going to have that reduced size there for fitting into tight spaces. But this is going to allow you to get into deeper recessed areas because they've removed more of that material off of the socket further down. But that's really the difference. I've always enjoyed Tekton's quality of chrome. They've done a very good job on their stuff in the recent years. Never had an issue with their sockets. I enjoy their 90-tooth ratchets, their handle design. Also keep in mind that, like I stated earlier, this set now comes with a USA made driver down here at the bottom, and it includes a couple more sockets. But this one is at $70, has 4.8 stars at 2,600 reviews, and the Amazon one is roughly half the price with a lower quality ratchet, maybe lower quality chrome, and not quite as versatile in the smaller sockets. But overall, I think it's a good price. The big thing here, though, is going to be how much you use this socket set, and do you expect to possibly break any of these tools? The warranty is going to be the big thing here. The Tekton set is going to come with the lifetime warranty, no hassle, extremely easy to use warranty. Tekton is very well known for their easy, hassle-free warranty. The Amazon basic stuff does not have great warranties. It is going to depend, but most of their tools are going to carry a 1-year warranty. So here they have their 30-day return guarantee, and then you can download the warranty, but just so you guys are aware, this does just carry a 1-year warranty. So anything outside of that, you'll basically be buying another set. But you could also keep in mind, while I am a big fan of Tekton and have enjoyed their lineup, this is half the price, so you could almost just buy a whole nother set and still be at the same price that you would pay for the Tekton set when it comes to this 1/4-inch drive. I'll do some research into seeing if they have any other sets from Amazon that are the same as Tekton. Amazon Basics also sells a lot of the same socket sets as Sunex, which is fantastic stuff. But once again, that warranty, and when it comes to impact sockets, I would much rather have a good quality warranty as well. So just something to keep in mind. There is one other item that I want to show you guys. I also think that Amazon sells another impact socket set that's the same as Capri tools as well. Once again, all of these companies are, going to the factories in China and Taiwan. You're going to have a lot of the same stuff from multiple different brands. It happens all the time. This is just something that I like to point out. So if you guys want, you guys can save some money. There are pros and cons to each one, so just keep that in mind. Here we're going to do a little bonus view. This is going to be a new Tekton product that was recently released a few weeks ago now, maybe a month ago. This is their miniature pry bar set, and they are actually priced quite well. So this is their mini pry bar set. This is a 4-piece set for $24. You got 2 of them that are 5/32 inches thick, and then you have your 1/4-inch thick ones, and they're all going to be 6.5 inches long. You're going to get 2 30-degree ones and 2 50-degree ones. You can also just buy the 2-piece set of the 1/4-inch ones or the 2-piece set of the 5/32. But this is $24. Even when looking at like the Lyle and Mayhew, they also have miniature pry bars, little pocket pry bars basically. This is going to be a lot handier than using a little screwdriver. These can be very handy and quite durable, especially these 1/4-inch ones. These are going to be made in the USA with their 4-sided hard handle design. As you can see, whoever's using that screwdriver really doesn't know what they're doing, but it's obviously an example. The 30 and 50-degree angled heads. Here they actually have the Mac, Mayhew, and Snap-on, so you guys can see the differences. It's going to be slightly larger. This is basically going to be the same size as their recently released, or semi-recently released, USA-made pick set, which I've owned since they were released, and they've been fantastic little picks. But it is nice to see This is on the Tekton website, just so you guys are aware. I could not find them on Amazon, so I figured I'd just throw them in because I did want to mention them because they are a new product and one to consider if you are one that would possibly use a miniature pry bar set pretty often. This is priced really well. Here you can see all their different sets. You can get the hook and pick set with the pry bars for $42. It's basically $20 for the pick set, and normally the pry bar set is $24, like you can see behind my dome piece. So you're saving a couple dollars if you're interested in both. Here you can buy the picks individually and the pry bars individually as well. 5/32 quarter inch, the quarter inch set, and the 5/32 inch set for $7 for the smaller 5/32 and $9 for the quarter inch. So they're priced very well, very comparable to the other brands, the Mayhew and the Lyle and everything. So one I just wanted to quickly mention, you get the 10% back in rewards on the Tekton website if you purchase it there, or we may see it on the Amazon website for a little bit cheaper, or we may see it on deals there. But either way, for the 4-piece set at $24, I think that's a good price. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to smash that thumbs up, leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts on some of these items, and as always, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.